as quite difficult. Scientists encountered this very problem in the 1970s within Alaska when a crater known as Sonosky Crater was identified within Campley National Park, which is home to 14 active volcanoes, and even 45 years after its discovery we still don't know how it formed, as rare statistics suggest that an asteroid large enough to at least leave behind a minimum of 500 m wide impact crater strikes an area of land covered by volcanic rocks an average of once every 758 years, for example, while slightly Yulo crater under the 500 m diameter mark in Chile. There is the Manoy impact crater, which formed on top of Pine IGN rates from incredibly powerful ancient explosive eruptions. This crater formed 663 Th000 years ago when it impacted 3.2 million-year-old volcanic rock. In contrast, while the rock units might initially look less eroded around Yulo than at Menaki, they are actually far older, with these rocks being dead to 15.9 million years ago. These rocks represent combined layers of viscous tri-and-ite lava flows and ash, which is why they have a L-like appearance, and yet something is a bit off at Yulo crater. Yulo crater is upblown, measuring 2,562 m long, 2,878 m wide, and 395 m or 1,296 feet deep. While quite eroded, this creature is seemingly too pristine in appearance to have formed around 15.9 million years ago. Thus, this suggests it is far more recent, perhaps forming in the last 2 to 3 million years, which gives increased evidence to Yulo being an impact crater. However, the oblongedness of Yulo is a strike against it, as its diameter varies by up to 12.3%, while true impact craters are highly circular with diameters varying by up to 8 and 1/12%. Mars, on the other oblongness hand, are generally quite ABL due to magma often origin along a straight line dike. In my opinion, Yulo crater is situated too far from a local high point to represent a caldera, meaning it could only be a more or a simple impact crater on Earth, while a complex impact simple and complex craters crater with a central peak always forms when an asteroid creates a crater larger than 4 km in diameter. Many craters between 2 and 4 km AL with all less than 2 km diameter form what is known as a simul crater with a bow shape. If I had to put a single educated guess as to what is, I would suggest that is most likely to be a Mar. However, Yulo crater is technically plausible to be a simple impact crater, but evidence is needed to support either assertion. While collecting is illegal since Yulo crater is located within Lee National Park, you can look out for scattered meteorite fragments, pieces of impact BIA which partially melted and contain black glass known as sweet shatter cones, and shocked quartz which might exist. Discovery of any one of these four in a sample should be reported to local scientists with the coordinates of where that sample can be found, and thus in the future we may finally find conclusive evidence to determine how exactly Yulo crater formed.